Hello. We live. Gotta change my thumbnail. Because we got a cool outbreak today. If you can see by the hunting picture there. In our... Dang, someone unsubbed again? I keep fluctuating between 961 and 962. And it's kind of annoying. Regardless. We are live. Let me put on my music. Did not do that. My streaming playlist. Alright, let's go find some Gyarados. Because that's sick. I gotta... Actually, you know what? I should send out the link before I hunt to the stream. And we are now gonna see how plausible it's gonna be to hunt some Gyarados. Because I think there's some land down here that they should spawn near that I can jump back on. Yoshi, what is good? Welcome. We've got a Gyarados outbreak, which might be kind of a pain to hunt, but that's so cool. How can I not hunt a Gyarados outbreak? So I'm just gonna pray at some luck for this one. I'm not gonna lie. I have not got the shiny yet. We just started, but we are going to hunt for it. I'm gonna get that red Gyarados to go with my golden Magikarp that I have in Pokemon Home right now. Yeah, there's a lot here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this one will stick out too, so that's good. $13, $14. Yes, I will. I will definitely be doing those on stream because I finally... I think we're at 16. I'll call it 16. 17. 18. But I finally went through and did all the gyms. Okay, we're at 19. 20. So I have access to all the raids and stuff now. Did the Ace tournament, all that stuff. Actually, later in today's stream, I need to figure out where to get the amulet coin. But that's after this Gyarados outbreak. 24. Number of Gyarados started to go down, doesn't matter. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. I killed one there, so this will be 30. Oh wait, I did not want to Aqua Tail it. It might still kill. The level difference is high enough, yeah. So that's 30. So our odds are now increased by 1. Let's get to 60. And increase those odds even more. Yeah, then maybe I can go through and... Actually, you know what? I might make a video on that. I feel like that's a good video. Where to get how to get the amulet coin. Yeah, I'll do a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, probably. It's been really well. My day has been going really well. I'm doing very good. I went to the gym. I freshened up. Like, you know how... you know, at least the way I work through things. I think I'm at 34 on the Gyarados. I shower every day. I freshen up every day, obviously. Like, I clean myself every day. But I don't, like, shave my beard, you know, tend to all that kind of thing every single day. So on my days off, I tend to, like, really go hard on, like... This Gyarados is an aggressive one. And we are at 37. So it just feels good to be, you know, freshly shaven. I always take a longer shower. Enjoy, you know, just chill. Put on some music. And then I go right to streaming. Okay, I'm going to call that 39 because I'm not sure. 40. 41. I didn't anticipate how aggressive they would be. 2. You're not a Gyarados. 3. Yes, the super clean. 5. 46. This time in Spain? Okay. That's cool. I actually just figured out how I'm going to be funding a little vacation trip I'm going on. It's more so a wedding that I'm going to. I'm actually in. But, 48. Sorry. It's hard. It's like, but, me and my girlfriend are going to stay an extra couple days, for that. And we just kind of figured out how we're going to finance everything and what our budgets look like. So it's, I was very excited yesterday. Today, you know, it's more the calm after the excitement, but I'm still excited. 52. 53. 54. 55. I had a feeling that would happen. This will be number 56. Once it dies. Is it not already raining? Dumb Gyarados. It's gonna be cool though. D7. 58. Oh! Oh, come on. $60 degrees. You know, that sounds really great. because right now it is, hey Siri, what's the weather like outside? It's 19 degrees Fahrenheit outside. And there's snow and ice on the ground. Okay, I think that is 60. I'll let him kill, like, one more. Let's do one more. Don't disperse, don't disperse, don't disperse. Okay, now, how am I going to hunt this? Should I... Does it work if I just, like... kind of run away, they despawn, and then I come back in? Well, does that work with this method? I mean, it's like effectively doing the same thing as picnicking, right? Because I cannot picnic on water. But is it resetting my luck? That I have no idea. Yeah, it's freezing outside. I've got a fireplace going. We've got the logs on the fire. It's actually cool. We have a genuine fireplace, so very aesthetic. Not electric, like it takes wood. So that's a super cool feature about this house. Oh, come on. So I think this will work. Very cozy. Yeah, that's a good word. I think this method will work. It'd be great if I had a sandwich for doing something like this, but I don't want to use a sandwich for a shiny that you can guaranteed get in Pokemon Soul Silver. Just saying. But I do want the red. I want the red boy. Initiate a bat. That's one thing I really missed. And what I think is weird too is that they have the separate modes. Like they have like the let's go mode where it's like, oh, he's gonna go battle. And then they have the mode where you just throw it out and he like runs around and it's cute. Like, why can that mode where it runs around and it's cute not also, like, if you throw the Pokeball at the Pokemon, it... I don't know. I think this game had the better open world experience as a whole. I don't know. Legends Arceus was really good. I think Legends Arceus' flaw was it was too tied up in storyline. Like, this had a more open world feel. But I think Legends Arceus did the Pokemon part, like interacting with Pokemon in the open world, better. Granted, this game was also like being developed side by side with that game. So you think about like development timelines and like, you know, they're probably not sure what features people are gonna like mid-development, and that's something that's hard to change by the time Arceus came out, you know. But overall, I mean, both are great. I've really enjoyed both. Not the open world scene. There's a... Oh my gosh, that was the worst. And that's my worst thing with, like, getting people... Like, my first episode on my channel of my Let's Play for that game is literally just, like, all the tutorial. And that's tough, because, like, the first episode is, like... That's where you want to reel people in. Like, if people are going to watch a Let's Play, which isn't a lot of people anymore. Like, it's becoming more of a niche audience. I shouldn't even say that. I think the Let's Play genre is kind of switching to streams. People like to watch people just play through games on streams and things like that versus 30-minute segmented videos. And I'm hoping that's kind of what I can do in the future too. Right now, I just don't have... I wouldn't be able to get out enough content, you know? I'd be kind of hindered that way. But in the future, that's kind of one of my goals, is like, just play games on stream, do that kind of thing, and then... Yeah, Jubilife too. That whole... It was nice to have a hub area, but it was way too required of you to be there. Or to come back to it. See, I'm very skeptical about doing this Gyarados outbreak. Only because I don't know how different this running around in circles is doing versus picnicking. Like, are my odds still... Or is picnicking just faster? Is that why? I don't know. I assume this works, because the Outbreak still... I still killed 60 of the Outbreak Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of where I want to eventually focus my streams, is like... Not straight up just Let's Plays, but just like playing through games in their full. Whereas right now... Allie! Hi! I've got a Gyarados outbreak. Oh. Hi, Allie. And I'm struggling because I don't really know if I can... Like, I don't know if what I'm doing is actually working. I prefer streams nowadays because they're awesome creators in real time. Yes! You know, I think Poltrock is actually going to be coming back to streaming. And we're going to start doing some videos together and stuff. We were talking just the other day. And by just the other day, I mean yesterday at work, because we work at the same place. And he's going to be buying a new capture card, because right now he's using my old one, which is not great. Like, it kind of has a weird delay to it. But we're going to do some... I think we might actually do a Scarlet Violet playthrough, where I play through Scarlet and he plays through Violet. And, like, we'll have both of our viewpoints on the screen type thing. I think that'll have to be a video format, though, just because of the nature of, like, streaming it, and streaming it would kind of be tough because we'd have to do it on one internet to 2 channels, you know? Or maybe we won't. We haven't really talked through it. We just, that was just our first idea. But that's exciting for me, too, because I have barely collaborated with people on my channel. And it'd be nice to do that. Yeah, some collab streams, too. We've talked about that in the past. And once he's, like, back into the rhythm, I'm sure we can... It'll be easier for us to just, like, yeah, let's do that. And he's going, he's taking less hours at work to free up some more time for all the other things he wants to do. Content creating being one of them, from my understanding. Otherwise, I don't think he'd be buying a capture card. But I know he has a lot of other goals and stuff too that he wants to see come to fruition, so I'm excited for him. I'm excited to get a red Gyarados if this works. I'm really just kind of hoping on the fact that this method is working. My one worry is if I went too far out, are the odds... Thank you, by the way. Thank you. I'm so paranoid about these odds. But I think too, I've decided I've tried to decide in the past, but I think I really do want to focus on Pokemon content. At least while I'm building my channel. And then maybe in the future, because I play like a lot of Nintendo games, but I would, if there's something I could replay and continue to replay it on different challenges, different whatevers, it would definitely be Pokemon. So that's kind of the realization I had recently. It was like, let's just try and, I'm not sure. He did not mention it. He hasn't mentioned it recently. I know he was thinking about it in the past. I have no idea what he plans on doing. I know definitely some Scarlet Violet stuff because he's been really enjoying the game, and if he's gonna buy a new capture card, he doesn't need a capture card to record right now, like if he was gonna record Minecraft. So definitely some Pokemon. His channel now says Pokemon and Minecraft. I did not see that. I assume then he probably will. I've always thought about doing a Pixelmon series. I don't know how I would edit that up, and that's kind of... The only reason I've ever been hesitant on doing Pixelmon is because Pokemon and Minecraft are two very different audiences, and while I enjoy both, and I'm sure there are so many people who do enjoy both, like, that's a weird, like, if I attract too much of a Minecraft audience, I don't want to pivot, and make only Minecraft stuff. Or have, like, my Pokemon videos get less views because it's not Minecraft, or... I don't want to build a Minecraft audience. I want to build a Pokemon audience who would enjoy me playing Pokemon in Minecraft. Yeah, I don't know if he has... No plug into it. Yeah, I get that. The capture card's the hardest purchase. So, like... Because then you purchase a capture card, and they're not necessarily cheap. Where was I gonna go with that? Time in, then I got bored. Yeah! I understand that. It's tough. I'm excited that he's getting back into it around the same time that I am really, like, pushing the gas on my content, because then it's going to be a lot easier having someone to, like, we can bounce off of each other, we can collab, we can, like, talk about strategies or, like, good videos, or, just having someone I'm close with to do that with versus just, like, kind of riding in my own ocean. And my thing is, too, like, I have so many other things in my life right now. It's like networking. It's not impossible because, everyone's got their own life. I'm not the only one. But, like, getting in with other YouTubers, other PokeTubers probably wouldn't be the easiest thing in the world on me, just because my schedule is so, like... Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm in that boot camp I'm in right now. I work part-time, not almost full, but, like, it's a weird... I'm about, like, 30 to 32 hours a week if I get my full schedule, which isn't what's been happening lately, which is a whole nother rant. But, You know, it's just like, I don't have an incredible amount of time to, like, sit on Discord and, like, meet new people and make genuine connections. Hey! Yes! 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 You know what? You know what? It worked. The water garbage. I almost threw my master ball. Ooh. He's got to be heavy, right? Gyarados, are you carrying a load? Oh, Gyarados is not. Gyarados is quite happy. He is not feeling heavy. And you wasted my heavy ball. I only have one of these because I haven't bought the other ones. Wait, we could do a repeat ball. Those are kind of cool. It's kind of a cool, like, oh, come on. So, I don't know if the picnic thing or the lack of picnic thing I was doing was working. Like, at the odds that in which, because that doesn't, just because I found it doesn't mean it's inherently working. Oh, stay in the ball. I'm not risking damaging you. Because the last time I damaged a Pokemon I was shiny hunting in the water, it did not go well. That's a good way to start my morning. Not even 30 minutes into the stream when we got our first shiny. I'm gonna have a good day. I thought about doing a quick ball, but now it's not. Now it's not the first turn. It's not even. I just don't want to catch him in an Ultra Ball. You know, there are so many cool balls to put a shiny Pokemon in. It's like, they deserve the cool balls. That's not a sentence that I should say. Bro, you're in the water. It'd be, like, so cool to put you in an Aqua Ball. Or a Dive Ball. Aqua Ball. Yeah, I play Pokemon. Yes! Kinda sus. No. We got him! I have some other cool hunts we might do. Actually, while we're... Oh, get me out of here. I don't need more than one red Gyarados. I'm gonna kill you. How I'm not going to kill him. There's some other cool, like, today, honestly, my, the skinny legend. I just processed that. Gyarados ain't heavy. I did read your comment a little late, but they are, the YouTube stream is not the greatest, truthfully. I hate to say it. Like, you're gonna get the better experience on Twitch. The YouTube helps my YouTube channel more, because that watch time is so nice, but they are a little behind, which is unfortunate. Because it's tough for me to, like, I can't say with, like, a honest face that, like, oh yeah, the YouTube stream is, like, so worth watching over the Twitch one. What Pokemon am I going to go for next? That's a great question. Because we have some cool ones. We had Gyarados, which was the first one I saw. I was like, whoa. Flittle. I'm not shiny hunting Flittle, and I continue to get Flittle outbreaks. That's my Flittle rant, but... we have this boy, who I'm not gonna shiny hunt, because he's too close to the desert. Indulge in a greater leap experience. Up here, it was just Flittle, I think. We have Magneton. Absolutely not. Last time I hunted a metallic Pokemon, I wanted to do a lot of things, and living wasn't one of them. And streaming was just about everything else, the exact opposite of what I wanted to do when I was hunting that Varoom. I was so done. That was not a great day. But we got this boy, who I'm very intrigued by, and I'm also intrigued by this boy. Both of these have great shinies. This one is going to be a little tougher because it's a subtle shiny, but I actually do like this shiny. And it's a really good Pokemon to get a shiny of. This one has a very obnoxious shiny, so I think we should do that first. I'm going to have to download... Bear with me. I have to download a Noibat GIF. For our Noibat, can I do like battle model? No, that's like I want like the actual like GIF. I have, ooh, here we go. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your holiday. I hope that you can see some content coming soon with me and Jerome. But thank you again for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Let's see, does that GIF look too bad? Is it too small? No, that's not awful. It's not the highest of quality, but I like it. Yeah, have a good one. Have fun. Allie, if you're still in here, I think it's just you and me right now. Unless I am mistaken. But I think it's just you and me. So hi. That Gyarados is a cool shiny. For context, I know you haven't played a lot of the older games. Gyarados. Oh, Noibat. Oh, wait. Does it fly during the night? We might not do this one. What about during the day? Alright. We'll do the other one first, I think, because... Will it fight my people? No. Unless maybe... Do I have to send someone who flies? This Honchkrow is not shiny. It's just a Honchkrow I have. Will that work? I don't think so. I think it was... It doesn't look like it's going to... Oh, look at the Koufons. The Koufon always distracts me. Well, maybe I can try and... So, these Outbreaks, there are certain Pokemon with the flying type. Like when... I'm pretty sure Noibat's like a bright green. I know I'd see it if I... But when there are flying types, during certain times of day, they behave differently. For example, Kilowattrel will always be standing versus flying at night. And maybe Noibat is the opposite? Because you can't... I don't think you can normally find a bat Pokemon during the day. So maybe it'll be standing... Can you really not reach that, Honchkrow? You stupid. 9. But we're doing it. We'll do the Noibat. And the kills will take a little longer to get, but hopefully as we get some of these kills, daytime comes, and I think it'll stand at daytime. Okay, he is not shiny. Kill him. We're at 13. Noibat is really cute. And he's like the sound Pokemon. He's like music. I like music. I sing music. I go la la la. I forgot what number I was at. We'll go 16 because that's a safe. I'm very bad at counting and talking. Commentating nonetheless. Thinking out loud. Professional out loud thinker is what I do. Except I don't make money yet, so we're not professional. 21. 22. My videos are doing really good though. The modded Pokemon ones. 3. 24. Ellie! Hi! I think we're at 24. We'll call it 24. 25. Welcome to the better experience. Yeah! I heard the follow noise. 28. Allie, thank you. It goes without saying, but I appreciate you. We're at 30, so our odds just increased one time. Let's get to 60. I will kill you. Not a hurricane. We'll kill you with hurricane. No, we won't. We will not kill him with hurricane. I'm hoping during daytime they're all like standing. That's like my little clinging to hope type beat. This would be 32. I think, if I remember correctly, I didn't look it up before doing this hunt. I think the shiny is like a bright green. Like, it's one of those like obnoxious, like, oh yeah, that's a, like shiny Heracross, where it's like, oh yeah, that's his shiny, there's no doubt. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. But see, some of them are just standing. 45. 46. I just hope when I find a shiny, it's sitting. You know, I hope it doesn't fly away on me, and that's like my biggest worry. 47. 48. 49. 50. We can start picnicking soon. 51. Someone's moving around a lot up there. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. Let's go wipe out these guys. 58. 59. 60. Let's get a couple extra just in case I missed. I always like to, like, you know, my lapses in counting are quite frequent. Alright, so that should be 63. Let's picnic. Last time we couldn't picnic because it was quite, forgot where I was going with that. Oh, it was on the water. Alright, I want a green noip. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a green noibat, not in the tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 shiny Pokemon in my stream and a green noibat, not in a tree. I wonder, you know, I was going to buy a new controller. But I wonder to, like, do turbo mode and grind money. My thoughts are always so out of left field because I'm, like, always thinking in my brain, and then sometimes I don't say them out loud, and sometimes I do. I shaved today. And I'm actually quite proud of how it looks. I messed up a little on the back because I tried doing my neck the back of my neck by myself, and it worked out pretty okay. But it's not as rounded as it. I saw green and I was like, but it's just go-goats. I shouldn't say just go-goats. Go-goats are fun. But it's not as round there as I normally have it. But I got like it's more like yeah, it easily fixed. I didn't want to keep trying to fix it and like actually make it look bad. Versus like, oh okay, this you can, but you weren't there. I didn't get a haircut. Hurricane. But I wonder, I have the switch up device. I wonder if my switch up heck, if I could get a software update on it that does Scarlet and Violet stuff. AKA, if it not... I don't want to automatically hunt anything, because that kind of took the fun out of hunting when I did that. It was nice. But if I can money grind, which is actually just turboing the A button. So I don't even need it to be Scarlet Violet specific. If I can just find a way to turbo the A button, then I don't have to buy a $35 controller that has turbo. But if I do buy a $35 controller that has turbo, I will use my new credit card. That's for sure. Just when I think I can only ever do Pokemon content, I hear Zelda and chill, and I'm like, oh, but Zelda. No, I think I'm going to focus Pokemon content for the foreseeable future, and then as I grow, when I get to a point where people aren't watching for, you know, when more people are watching for me than for, like, Pokemon, then I can do what I want more, you know? But you gotta build that brand first. You wanna play Pokemon? That sounds fun. We should play Pokemon. I'm still not done with my coding project. But honestly, I don't have big plans to finish it today. Oh. Yeah, I'm saying you could, we can hang out after I'm done streaming, and then we can play. And that's your fault. You never take your Switch. When you leave it at my house all the time. That's on you. Trying to see if this... The switch up can do like a bunch of different things. I'm curious to see if it has like a turbo mode where it like will just like a non-game specific mode that you can just like set it up to turbo buttons or something. That would be nice. Or maybe I accidentally already have a controller with turbo. I don't know why I would. I just don't want to shell out that kind of money, but I also like don't have the time to grind for the money. Just struggles, you know? But hey, I was right. The Noibat are coming much closer to the ground during daytime. So, the reason I want money in this game is because there are stats, and I don't know if I've ever really dug into this before, but there are stats called EVs and IVs. As you can see, my Iron Hands, it has perfect HP and perfect attack. And I don't actually know if it's technically perfect. But, basically, IVs are like, you can think of IVs as like DNA. Like, it's stats that the Pokemon is born with, and it varies from every individual Pokemon. Like, it doesn't vary per species of Pokemon, it varies per, like, Pokemon. Like, this guy could have better attack IV stats, which makes his attack higher than this guy. You just don't know. But... and EVs are basically, they're like the stats that grow throughout the game. Like, they just like, basically the way your stats grow is all based on what you battle. But there are easier ways of changing those to things that very much like can make a big difference in your Pokemon. And that is through this stuff. These items all change the protein, iron, carbos, calcium, HP up, all that stuff significantly, or they edit those stats. So even if you catch a Pokemon who doesn't have great, you know, stats, you can change them. But those items cost a crap ton of money. They are literally supplements. And it's a lot. There are other ways to edit those stats, but man, are they a pain in the butt. And I don't have time to do them. Okay, I shouldn't say I don't have time. I don't want to make time to do it because, like, I'm also trying to, like, build better habits and, like, you know, I want time to go to the gym and I'm learning coding and, you know, it's just like, it's not in my docket. So getting money and just having a way to just have the money I need. And actually, quite honestly, no, you do not sound stupid. They are literally supplements. Like, it's like The one that raises attack stat is literally called protein. Like, that's the most, like, on the nose, like... This is just a protein drink. That's what that is. We got zinc for special defense. Like, I don't... Bottle caps change the DNA. There's a guy who will, like, train your Pokemon's IV stats in exchange for a bottle cap. They're extremely rare. They can be found in raids, and so can money too. You can get good money from raids, but darn, if raids aren't so difficult to sit through, if you're not soloing them, like, it is not. Online raids are not enjoyable. I like doing local raids. They're like less laggy. That makes sense. The thing is, though, you will go through that so quick if you want to train one Pokemon to perfection. Because you need 24 of that item per stat. And you can only do, I think, 60 total. Because 24 is 48. No, you can do 52 total supplement items. So you need 24, you can only do 24 per stat to max it out. So you can do 24 of 2 stats and then 1, or like 4 items of another stat. But yeah, you can basically completely change how your Pokemon... One thing too, though, to be careful of is if you have battled with that Pokemon in your party at all, it already has some stats. So you have to find... I have to figure out where you can get every one still, but there are certain berries that erase stats completely. Like, they'll erase the stats from those battles, and then you can just fill it up on supplements. I'm using the human terms now instead of the Pokemon. No, that's exactly what I want to do. That's why I have so many of these shinies I haven't touched, because I want to make their stats perfect before I evolve them. And like, because once you battle with them at all, you want to get rid of the other base ones, because as far as the stats that the supplements are, the EVs, the ones that the supplements are picking up, there's a maximum of how many you can have. It would lessen the amount of supplements, you're right, but you would have, like, so for example, this guy's stupid. I'm running from this one. Oh, come on. Example, my Iron Hands. He would not be as strong because, he would have a bunch of random stats. So right now, he has full attack, full HP, and then like a little bit in another area. I think I put in like defense. But if I just put protein on him when I got him, and like not, or like if I had battled with him and then put some protein in, he might have some like random like special defense stats, or he might have like speed stats that I don't want. So you want to like clear the base before, you want to clear the palette before you add any stats, so that way you can really hyper focus and max out the stats that you want to max out, if that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in non-Pokemon terms. Because, so for example, if you took, like, your Tatsugiri, right? You'd probably want, you always to make your Pokemon the most effective, you can't. That's why. That's why. Maybe that was where I missed my explanation, is you can't have every stat perfected. You can have 2 perfected, and then 1 can get, like, a little extra. I mean, there's got to be some balance. That's just how it's been. Like, for example, if I take Mr. I don't think Wonderful. He's a perfect example. I gave him some vitamins, but I also battled with him a lot before I used him. You can see his special attack isn't actually perfect. It's really good, but it's not full like Iron Hands is. Because he's got, you know, random attack stats, even though I'm never going to use a physical attack for him. You know? So it's stuff like that. That's why you want to really decrease, you want to get rid of anything that might be in the way of putting together the stats you want. That's why you want to clear it. No balance. Nah. There's no such thing as balance when you have Mousehold. I'm so happy I accidentally found a shiny of a Mousehold. Like, what a great shiny to accidentally find. Yes. Yes. And every stat naturally raises when you level up. But that does not have to do with the things I was talking about, the EVs. Yes. So, if we look back, Psyduck's a good example too. Because I did not train my Psyduck. So you can kind of see, because I've battled random Pokemon, he's got like a very balanced stat pool. You know, it's a little more HP based because Psyduck has more HP. Naturally. But like, if we look at Wario here is a great example. I think, actually. I did not... Why does he not actually... He should have perfect attack. I'm gonna have to see if I can clear that. I don't know why that's not... Mousehold's a great example, though. He's got, like, a very balanced... He's very quick, naturally, so he has, like, a sharper stat that way. But I didn't train him, and you can see it's kind of like, okay, I don't ever need Mousehold to have good, you know, defense. Because Mousehold is never going to be a good defender. But he's got stats pushing it that way. And there's only so much he can, you know, have. There's only a certain amount that you can get to. The one thing you can make perfect is the IVs I was talking about earlier. The thing I equivalent the no birds. The thing I was comparing to DNA, which is separate from what we were just talking about with the supplements. Yeah, I'm gonna have to help you with it, and I will. But you can make every stat perfect from a DNA/IV standpoint. But that is honestly less important than doing the proper, like, the supplement stuff. That is not as important. I haven't really been doing that, honestly. it's not as important because, like, although it'll make everything not perfect, but you can, I mean, they're called perfect IVs when they're full, but it'll make it as, so it's not going to, like, fill up your stat thingy, but it can make it as good as it can be, you know? As far as, like, within the limitations of your EVs. So it's still, like, a very good thing to do, but it's less important than doing the EV training stuff with the supplements. Other way around. This is me explaining IVs and EVs to my girlfriend for people who are watching, probably on the VOD, because I think you're the only viewer right now. So if anyone's watching on the YouTube VOD, mostly because the IVs won't sharply increase the stats like the EVs will. Like if I had perfect IVs on Iron Hands here, but I didn't EV train, he would probably still have a balanced, it would probably still look something like this. But because I EV trained him, you can see that difference in the physical attack, which just makes, and his moves are all physical, so I'm using that stat. The EVs are what will give you those high stats. The IVs will bump them up a little bit. After all the stat calculating is like done with the IVs, I'm fumbling my words, which is not going to help you. So like if I want to get every stat perfect, technically no. Because you can't get every stat, like... What I mean by perfect, I don't think is what you mean by perfect. Because every... So, like, if we look at Iron Hands, his HP and attack are perfect, right? But I trained... Let's just pretend he's full IV. He's not, but... It would still look like this. The numbers would probably just be higher. Because the IVs don't affect this chart as much. You can... I forgot I'm hunting. The IVs you can max out in every stat because it will just raise those stats. The EVs are what this chart is. This chart is showing you the EVs of your Pokemon. Yes. Exactly. So this graph is maxed out for the EVs, because this is the EV chart that it's showing you. It doesn't tell you that, but that's what this is. The IVs, I could technically get every IV for each stat perfect, and it would raise it a little bit. They are not inherently the numbers. IVs, like I was saying, you want to think about as like a DNA. Because the way they work is that, so they're, let me try to explain this the best I can. They are on a scale of 0 to 31. in the like the game's code, right? And basically, let me show. Let's do an example in my box here because I think I have the IV. Let's look at Voltorb. When you go into this, which you get after the game, you go into your Pokemon and you hit Judge in the corner there. It says plus Judge. Those are my stats right now. You can see my HP on this Voltorb is the best. My attack, very good. Defense, pretty good. Speed, very good. Decent, no good. Right? What those IVs are, it's like these and I have a perfect example because I have another Voltorb. But it's like predispositioned things you're good at. Which is kind of why I like to refer it to DNA in my head, because each Pokemon is differently born or generated with these different predispositions to stats that the Pokemon is going to have higher, right? So if we look at this Voltorb next to me, see, it's like, it's not the same. HP is only decent. Attack is pretty good. My special attack is pretty good. So it's got these predispositioned things that the stats will be higher with, but those can be changed. If we go and look at Iron Hands, HP is hyper trained. He's hyper trained in HP, which means I went and I did the thing with the bottle caps. That's the best his HP is going to be, as far as the predispositioned goes. Attack is best, because I went and I don't know why that one doesn't say hyper trained, but attack is best. That's why I have it at. We look at, I hyper trained his special attack. Did that help make sense? The example with the Voltorb, before I just keep ranting. I guess I should too. I should show you. So if we look at his HP stat, these guys are around the same level. His HP, which is the best, is 77. Decent. His HP is only 58. You know, so it's like they're predispositioned to be just a bit better in those stats. So if you're trying to like max out your Pokemon and get the most out of your Pokemon, you want to train both of IVs and EVs. But yeah, I agree. We can... continue. But I hope that made sense to a degree. The stuff I'm talking about, like, most people don't care about. But if you want, you mentioned you want to make your favorite Pokemon busted, that's the way to do it. Is to have those focus stats, and then they will be way stronger than they would have been if you would have just leveled it up to 100. Speaking of, I want to see if this switch up has like a turbo mode. This is such a goofy website. It says select your product to like look at the manual, and the only product they have available is the switch up thingy. The little red stick I put in my Switch to use different controllers. It's like, well, You only have one product. There aren't many options. Let's see. There's no Scarlet Violet mode yet. In Sword and Shield mode, there's an auto confirm though. Macro recorder mode overview. It's on page 92. That's what I'm looking for. We want to record macros. I want to record a macro that just presses A. Look at the Psyduck! That's such a cool shiny. This Noibat is about to be a cool shiny if we actually end up finding it. I hope I do. Thanks! Hey, if you're... No, never mind. I will see you soon, probably. We're about an hour into the stream. I'm hoping the stream to go like another 50 hours. Like another 50 minutes or so. I try to hit the 2-hour mark. So, thanks for talking. I'll see you later. I'll see you in probably an hour. 50 hours. Oh, would you? Bye. Love you. You can't ride Miraidon here. Uh-huh. Why did it say that? Was I like... Or did it say I can't picnic here? Am I just stupid? Ooh, I can make macros. That's so good. I don't have to spend money. I don't like spending money. After yesterday, I had some good financial talks, and I really don't want to spend money. And then I went and had to get gas this morning and finish buying Christmas gifts. So then I went and spent money. Christmas gifts are the worst kind of spending money. And the best. I love gifting. And that's my problem. I really do love to gift. And in my brain, it's like, oh, okay, this is money that's going towards someone else. I'm not spending money. You know, my brain is sets that... Because when I think spend has such a negative connotation in my mind that, it's... It's I always think of the word spend of using it on myself. Or spend is buying things I don't need, buying food I don't need. Whereas invest is that's what I think of when I'm making a good purchase or buying something that I will use in my day-to-day life. You know? The terms are different. Today's stream has been slow. I shouldn't say slow. I had some one-on-one chats, pretty much, for today's stream. And you know what? It's days like this where you just kind of have to weather through. You know, you're not going to get tons of viewers every single day, but it's the what I'm learning the most is I'm seeing the consistency in my content pay off. You know, I've been getting subscribers on YouTube. My shorts are doing really well. My videos are doing crazy good. I'm at 149 views on one of them right now, which is way up from a normal video. And it's just like a Nuzlocke episode. Granted, I've never done a Nuzlocke before. I think that word just makes people click it more. Like, Nuzlocks, I didn't realize how popular they were to watch compared to just a regular Let's Play. I get it, though. There's stuff on the line, you know? And my titles have been better. I've been doing better with my thumbnails and titles, too. I gotta give myself a little credit, too. And you know what sucks? Is they've been more clickbaity. And it's the nature of the game. It really is. If it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. But look. All my arrows are... For if any of you know what YouTube Studio looks like, it's got the Creator Studio, all the little arrows every time you post, and they're all above my average right now. It's great to see, though, and I gotta not get too obsessed with it. It's hard, though, when you make something and you see it do that. Not get too obsessed with it, because there will be a regression to the mean. But I gotta keep the momentum, which is why, despite low viewer counts today, I'm streaming. We're doing it, because on Tuesdays I stream. That's what I do on Tuesdays. And apparently on Tuesdays I don't find any Noibats. Which is unfortunate, because I'm looking for Noibats on a Tuesday. Noibat does have the ridiculous shiny, right? You know, I haven't had anyone in chat who would know what a Noibat shiny looks like. I should make sure. I'm pretty sure it's green. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We would have. Oh man, we would have saw it. We would have saw it. It's really cool shiny. It's a cool shiny. I hope we could get this. I don't want to give up on this one. I'm not going to. I say I don't want to give up. We will not give up on this one. I'm gonna kill a couple extra though. See if the odds increase. The Outbreaks spoil me, you know? They've begun to feel like it's not a matter of if they will appear at the Outbreak, it's a matter of when for a shiny, you know? I'm spoiled by the Outbreak mechanic, which is probably why I utilize it so much for my content and whatnot. I thought I saw green, but that's just grass. But it's good. I mean, I get it. We already got a shiny today. You know? We already got a red Gyarados, which is a super cool shiny. So now I have a red Gyarados to go with my golden Magikarp that I have in my Pokemon Home that I caught in Pokemon, like, Sun? I think it was full odds, too. It was fishing, and I didn't chain. It was not a chain fish, because I know that's a method that I've never done, but I was just fishing. I was actually trying to complete my Pokedex, I think. So I didn't even have Shiny Charm either. And I had never caught a Magikarp for some reason, and boom, there it was. Look at all the Noibat. It's a nice day. I've got some plans later in the day. Gonna be a productive day as well. Just feels good. It would feel better if I had a shiny Noibat, though. I want to thank everyone who's here and who has been here too. Not going anywhere. I just gotta show the appreciation, gotta show the love. I thank everyone who comes to my stream and spends their time watching me play games. When you put it like that, it doesn't sound so negative, but, or it sounds more negative than it needs to, but, you know, there are a lot of people, and the fact that you choose me to be a person you watch, it means a lot. It really does. Streaming and YouTube is something I've wanted to do for a very long time. I have a very, like, core memory of mine linked to one of my early channels as a child. I had a YouTube channel when I was around 8 years old. It's not up anymore. But back then I made a tutorial video for Majora's Mask. It was like something, I think it was how to get the big bomb bag. And those of you who played that game know it's not something it's like an optional thing. I made a little guide video on it. The guide, in hindsight, was absolute garbage. I didn't use a capture card. I hooked a camera up on a little tripod, pointed it at I don't even think it was on a tripod. I tilted it like up on my desk at the time and pointed it at the TV. You could see me in the reflection of the TV because it was like a box TV too, like a CRT, and but that one of the only comments on that video was, "Yo, I could not figure out how to do this, and this video really helped me. Thank you so much." And I was like, as a kid, like, you don't typically, as a child, I feel like you don't teach people things. You know, you don't have those. You don't kill a Numel for no reason. You kill it because it gets in your way. Bro, every time I've said I'm going to kill something and then tried to use Hurricane, I miss. Honchcrow, you stink. Okay, thank you. Honchcrow's actually a really cool Pokemon. Ooh! There's been a TM hiding over here the whole time. Rock Slide too? That's a pretty good one. Just hide it in the corner for me. What if the Noibat was black and green, though? Instead of purple. That would be so awesome! I'm hunting this one. I don't care. I will die before I let this hunt not produce a shiny Noibat. Do 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 do. How is everyone doing today? Are we doing swell? Are we doing well? Are we quickly utilizing the restrooms so I don't feel so anxious on my hunt? Yes. I will be right back, and I will put on my be right back scene. Hello, good people. I have returned from my fast restroom break. You know, all this talking, you gotta drink water to supplement it. You can't just not go to the bathroom. It makes shiny hunting incredibly difficult, too, because shiny hunting is a game of patience. And patience is not my specialty when I have to use the bathroom. Like, all my rationality goes out the door as soon as it's like, I kind of gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've got a Naruto Happy Holidays shirt on. I wore it for the stream, but I realized that my camera cuts off the Happy Holidays part, so I figured I'd show it off. Found that at Kohl's. Definitely no sponsor. Like, at all. I would not. That's not Kohl's slander either. I don't want to get... I'm more of a, like, thrift, you know, secondhand. I don't like shopping at full price clothing stores. Too expensive. Too expensive all around. It's a necessity sometimes, but if I'm going clothes shopping, I'm hitting like those secondhand, the discount stores, like that kind of stuff. But this one was pretty cheap. I'll give them that. I'll also give it up to Noibat, who has not been shiny yet. So shout out to Noibat, big shout outs to the kid. You know, he's not showing up shiny for whatever reason. I'm going to kill a couple more just to make sure I'm at that odds that I want to be at. I'll let these two die. And then we'll call them back. But you know, part of the methodology behind this is you're effectively encountering so many Noibat that eventually one of them is just going to be shiny. The picnic hunting method. Or outbreak hunting. An email. I had an auto renewal. I would have put that on my new credit card if I could have. Trying to get that sign up bonus. I wonder what card that went to. I forgot which one I put that on. Currently vibing without a shiny Noibat. Then I have to get the amulet coin later today. But I'm going to do that as a tutorial video because I don't know how to do it yet, so I might as well make a guide. I know it's one of the guys that like give you rewards for battling. I just got to figure out where. And here's the tough part, it's getting darker. And now the Noibat are flying because it's nighttime. I liked when they were on the ground. Noibat. I like me better when you're on the ground. 'Cause then I don't have to look in the sky to see if you are shiny or not. Did Max just sing up another pop song and change the lyrics so they're applicable to his current situation? Wow! Ba-dum-ch, boom-ch, ba-dum-ba-dum. Nothing? Okay, I get it. Whatever. Just not a shiny guy today. That's not true. I got a shiny Gyarados. But I want a shiny Noibat now, so... The nice thing about the Noibat shiny is that I will not have a doubt in my mind when I find it. It's more a matter of just finding it. Dropping a couple frames. Well, not a lot, but that's weird. I have to keep an eye on that, make sure we don't drop too many more. There's no issues. Either way, if my stream has to end, I will get the shiny Noibat. Like, I really do not care. It's such a cool shiny. Nimble. I want to change my hair color back. I thought I would like it as the white. I kind of want it to match my actual hair color. Or be something like so crazy out there. You know, the white, it's a little too like anime side character for me. I would also never dye my hair white in real life. And to be fair, I would never dye my hair in real life because I actually really like my hair in real life. But this is not real, this is Pokemon. So I can do whatever I want. Such as find a shiny Pokemon in the game of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Oh wow. Murkrow. I already have 2 shiny Murkrows. Leave me alone. You know, our shiny hunting streams are kind of weird. Besides the Varoom stream, they've all started really strong and then stagnated. Partially because one of them I did a sandwich on. I have not done a sandwich in a while because I haven't been doing raids because Herba Mystica is tough to come by. I need to do more raids though. Maybe today when I play with my Goral. Maybe just Dang, my video's still gaining views. I gotta get another one of those out. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to record one today, though. Either way, I gotta get the amulet coin video, too. That is a little more. I'm gonna prioritize that. But that's a type of video I can record around people. Like if I have company, I can just be like, hey, hold on, I'm gonna make this video quick. Versus like a 30-minute Let's Play video, Nuzlocke, not so much. That's more... You know what? No, I bet. I hear your cry. I will picnic here. I know that's what you've been saying for me to do this whole time. And that's why you haven't been coming to my side, Shiny Noibat. So I will change my picnic location for you, Shiny Noibat. I've heard you. Now show yourself! If only. That wasn't a bad idea. I mean, it was completely irrational and actually had no effect on our shiny odds, but it doesn't mean it was a poor choice. Just not a realistic one. Oh man, had a little heart skip. The shadow there really messed with my is that a shiny Noibat sensor. Which is weird because the other times I haven't been fooled by it. There's something about the way the grass is reflecting on that shadow there. Was catching me. We got lucky with Gyarados. To be fair though, a lot of Gyarados were spawning in that one. Like, our odds were probably a little higher just based off the Swanzel. Like, obviously not realistically, but we were encountering so many more that our percentage of finding a shiny was probably, like, higher than this one is. Not to say that there's not a lot of Noibat spawning, but the Gyarados was, it felt like more in a more concentrated area. So, like, it was much less time to encounter more. So we were encountering more with less time. Optimized shiny hunting. Truthfully. Have I been avoiding that item the whole time? Am I the worst? Or are these items respawning back in because we've been here for a while? What do the herbs do? I haven't looked into that. Why oughta? I also oughta start doing some egg shiny hunts. I want to get some shinies that aren't outbreaks. Like, I want to hunt my boy Quaxley, and I want to hunt my boy Fuecoco. Oh. That tripped me up. I thought that was all shiny Murkrow. I was like, what? Because the Murkrow herd spawned right next to it. And I was like, oh, okay, some Murkrow. And then my brain was like, purple Murkrow? You know, small little things with a big guy in the middle. I was like, oh, that many? Do I even have to picnic? If I'm leaving and exiting the area, like, other things are spawning. I don't know. I know it works though, so it doesn't take enough time to justify not doing it. I don't think. I'm sure in the long run it does, but like, we get new spawns every time, so I can't really complain. Except for the fact that we don't have a shiny Noibat yet. That's the only thing I think I can validly complain about. Shiny, I would stop the whole hunt if I got a shiny Riolu right there. That is a cool shiny. The gold. I'd be happy. I also probably wouldn't stop the hunt because the shiny Noibat is way too cool. And the fact that I have an Outbreak just means, like, this is my chance. This is my shot to get my cool bat Pokemon. The bat Pokemon. The sound bat Pokemon. Noibat. The sound bat Pokemon. I'm the Pokedex for real. That's me. You know? Why did that Noivern? Can you imagine if I got a shiny Noivern instead of Noibat? Like one of those herds spawned and the Noivern in the middle was shiny. And it was just like, ah, well, I skipped the whole evolving it thing and, you know, the likelihood of it spawning because of an outbreak. Skipped the whole, like, shiny odds thing because the odds are applied to the Noibat, not the Noivern. It'd be cool, though. It would accomplish the same purpose. Because I'm going to evolve it anyway. Most likely. Especially once I get that macro mode set up. And I can just farm my money. My money big. My money talk big. Ugh. I had to stretch, sit up. We are truthfully shiny hunting. That is the events that is happening right now. Shiny hunting is a lot tougher when you don't have viewers. I should say when you don't have viewers. It's a lot tougher when you don't have chatters, because I have a couple viewers right now. And shout out to you guys. You don't have to chat. I'm fine. Like it is not a requirement to be here. But when there are chatters, it is a lot nicer. I mean, just because it's naturally... That goes for anything, because it's a distraction from what you're actually doing. And then but it's still a task that can be done without needing to... You know, I can still continue to run in circles, picnic, and look at Pokemon that could be shiny, even if I'm talking to someone. So it's still getting done. Nothing. One of you should consider being a shiny. That'd be cool. Just consider it when you spawn in. Like, what if I looked different than the other Noibats? Checking some analytics. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm really proud of this layout design. I can't believe I designed this sometimes when I look at it. Ah, Pope! I was not trying to do that. Spring hoops. Sorry, I was reading something. Boom bop, boom bop, boom bop. It's about to get a lot nicer too. Hunting this during the day, like it was nice before. But the nighttime is still here. But the moon is not in sight, actually. Yeah! Please give me a shiny. What do you mean I can't do a picnic while I'm riding Pokemon? I'll do a picnic whenever I so please. I really want to get this Noibat. I might have to get it off stream though, because I've got some plans today and other things I need to do. But I would love to get this Noibat. Like, not off stream. Noibat. Did you hear that? Yeah. I think the Noibat's gonna have to happen off the stream, folks. I got some stuff I gotta do. We're hitting that 2-hour mark. I don't have a whole bunch of time today with a lot of other things I want to fit in. So, thank you everyone who was out for today's stream. Quiet one, but that's okay. You'll know if